Alright, what's up, Internet Sojourners? What's up, Cast Nation? I'm back. I'm on my hotel Wi-Fi, B&B Wi-Fi, trash Wi-Fi. If I can make it through 1 hour tonight, 1 hour, just one, without a disconnect, I will upload a video to YouTube. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Taking a look here, looks like it's doing okay, so hopefully everybody's been doing well. I haven't been around too much on Twitch. The internet's been a big part of that. I was playing some WoW Classic Hardcore the other day. That was pretty fun. Got me a level 17 Hunter on there, level 20 Mage. What else have I been doing? Oh, I played Final Fantasy 11 last night. Absolute trash. I was like, over the course of 2 hours, reminded why I never play that game. Why I quit that game 20 years ago. And I'm just not convinced that I will go back and play it again. I say that and I might. The only reason why I like it is because I can play with a controller. So when I'm laying in bed, I'm chilling, got my controller in my hand, my headphones on. I'll put a little Mike Tyson on and a little picture-in-picture in the corner, watch Mike Tyson beat people up, play a little Final Fantasy. Issue is, Final Fantasy 11 is like a very group-focused game. And the server that I'm playing on, like, dude, I cannot find a group. And I'm even playing a healer. And I'm like, if a healer can't find a group, what the hell is going on? Like, what kind of weird, messed up shit is going on in your population of your game if you can't find a, group as a healer? But that was my reality last night. So what ended up happening was I ran from, like, the main city my guys started in to, like, a middle area where there's a lot of people grouping. And I sat there looking for a group for about 35, 40 minutes. Then when that didn't work, I asked in the Discord, I said, hey, Discord folks, like, what's the deal here? What, how do you find a group? Like, normally when I played this game 20 years ago, you just came up here, there was a lot of groups. They were like, yeah, go to this other place. So now I, like, have to make this journey, and I died twice. And it's kind of like EQ, like, it sends you back to your bind point. Which I need to be focused here. I'm gonna go back to my bind point. Where is this raptor? I can't even see him. I'm about to hit him, but I can't tell where he's at. There he is. They're like camouflaged. Yeah, so I died twice. Go back to the bind point, run back. At one point I had to beg somebody to res me. I finally make it all the way to this other zone where somebody's like, yeah, there's a lot of groups in this zone. No groups, bro. No groups. And it was in that moment that I realized, like, this is stupid. I was like, why am I subjecting myself to this? I could have played Chrono Trigger for a couple hours. I could have done any number of things that was instantly more entertaining than this over the course of 2 hours. And of course I went on Discord and bitched about it for a little while. Because that's what I do when things don't go my way. I piss and moan on Discord to strangers on the internet. No, I got a good group of friends on there too, from the Monsters and Memories Discord. They're pretty cool guys. Oh, Paralyzing Earth is worn off. Looks like we're off to a great start tonight. Roots that don't hold. I love it. Oh no. Where's my pig parse? Yeah. Final Fantasy 11 proved to me that it's... So one of the guys in the Discord was like, yeah, dude, it's a classic MMO. Like, what did you expect? And I'm like, man, I play EQ all the time. Like, I play these games. I am one of the classic MMO, not very well known content creators on YouTube, on Twitch, right? Like, I do these things. And I just think that the game is just not set up very well. It's way more enjoyable to solo on P99 than it is on Final Fantasy 11. A lot of stuff really does require a group. Like, it's not like P99 where you can roll a necro and do, like, solo stuff. There's like one solo class, and you have to get to level 30 to unlock it. How do you get to level 30? If you solo to level 30, it's going to take you forever. Just to unlock a class that can solo. Or like effectively solo. So yeah, it's not really for me. I do actually like really, I do appreciate the game. I appreciate the world building. There's a lot about it that I do like. Oop. Oh no. Root that guy. Root him. Root him. Ah, he's hitting me. Where'd he go? I lost him. Oh, there he is. This is admittedly not the most fun place to solo either because of this water. And raptors are just not a very friendly thing to solo, period. But we're just gonna have to endure the raptors. Like, that's just the way it is, because this is the only place that I can get the level 49 spells that I need. That's great. He resisted my asshole. And the internet is working so far. We'll see how it does like later on in the night when I feel like once more people get home from work and they jump on this, because this is a shared Wi-Fi, that's when it starts to have issues. But if I can make it 1 hour, folks, I will put this on YouTube. I was looking at my YouTube. I haven't uploaded in 12 days. I am working on Mr. Best Friend's lore. I have about 5 minutes of a lore video built. And it took me 12 hours to make 5 minutes of video. But the 5 minutes are quality. They are quality 5 minutes. I'm very proud of this project, and I'm excited to post it for you guys. I can't wait. It's definitely like I can feel my video editing has leveled up. It is what I would classify as quality content. Mr. Best Friend, my first lore video, was more like a trial of like, how does this thing work? And just kind of seeing like exploring DaVinci Resolve and video editing, period. With this one, I'm definitely exploiting DaVinci Resolve. I'm doing a lot with it. I've learned a lot in the last, 6 months, 5 months since I made my last one. To the point where, like, there are times where I'm like, should I be streaming as much or should I just be making these YouTube videos? Because it is truly enjoyable for me. It's very relaxing. I'm just gonna forewarn you guys though. I am strictly dad camping this. These raptors are on a 12-minute spawn timer. I'm gonna get 5 per hour. That is a lot more sustainable than me trying to swim between camps, and it's a lot less risky. So there's going to be a lot of downtime, and that's just part of solo self-found. I might grab like a raptor from the shoreline if the timing is right, but it's not a priority. Okay, we've been up for 9 minutes and it is working. The internet is working. Oh man, I had a great workout today. I've had 2 back-to-back like really good workouts, and I've had 2 or almost 2 weeks of pretty clean eating too, so I'm feeling pretty good. That is one benefit of being out here, away from the busyness of my regular job a little bit, and just focusing on getting some good workouts in, doing my schoolwork. And the place I'm staying in, it's actually pretty good. I would show you guys, but I'd have to like take down the green screen. Oh, here. Oh, nice. More on the, there's plants. Yeah, it's a decent little spot. My toilet doesn't work right now, but other than that, it's good. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna grab this raptor. A little too late here. If I grab him now, he's gonna pull that dude with him. We're good, but we're not that good. I'm not taking on two of these guys at once. We'll see what the timer looks like when he comes back. I like how I can sit in the water when I'm levitating. With like just my head is poking out of the water. Navy SEAL, Mr. Best Friend here. Amphibious Assault XR. That's the new name of the stream. I'm changing the stream name. Amphibious Assault XR. Let's see what else has been new. So supposedly I'm gonna play Valheim with a group of dudes on the weekend. That'll be cool. We're gonna get on there and co-op it up. And yeah, I started a new game of Chrono Trigger because I was just bored and didn't want to be sitting at my desk. I was tired. That game's a classic, man. That is a Chrono Trigger, and I felt like a little bit of sadness because Akira Toriyama, who did the artwork for Chrono Trigger, he's passed away recently. And I was just kind of looking at the character art and thinking about like how he contributed to it. Let's see how Chrono Trigger came out in 94, 95. Akira Toriyama would have been 30, 40, about 40 when he did it. Chrono Trigger release date. You know what I should have done was, it came out on March 11th, 1995. One thing I did think about was like, why I should be playing the Nintendo DS version of Chrono Trigger. Why did I start on the Super Nintendo version? Because the DS version is kind of the definitive version. It has all the extra content. There's some like additional endgame type stuff that you can do in there. But then I realized like I'm probably never going to make it to the end of this, so it's really not a huge deal. Come on. Let's get these dots on them. More dots, more dots. Gotta love it when root breaks early. That's always cool. I love it when I interrupt my own spells too. There we go. Where is he? I always lose him. difficult to keep track of them in the water. This is probably one of my least favorite camps that I've done on Mr. Best Friend. Just because the dynamics of the water, the aggro radius on the raptors, the fact that if these raptors get close to me, they hit so fast that they have literally interrupted every one of my spells one time. I think I had 5 interrupts. I could not get them rerouted and ended up dying. I couldn't even feign. My feign got interrupted. So I have to be very careful. It's a tense moment when my root does break. Also, I've cast a dot on myself several times here just because you accidentally end up clicking yourself because you're so far away from them. If you're moving around and you accidentally left click your own character, you target yourself, and then I've done that and not caught it. And then dotted myself. But one thing about soloselffound is you have to be grateful for what you can do. Oh, here he comes. And that's why, so I try to stay like at max range as much as possible now. But yeah, you have to be grateful for the camps that you can do and just suffer through them. Especially at this high of a level. Like, I don't know of anywhere else that these spells drop. Or the research words for these spells drop. So I will just stay here until they drop. The fact that we got Lich is pretty huge. And we actually got that kind of early. I think I'd only camped the Raptors maybe 6 hours or so. Get the loot. There's no loot. That's cool. Okay, so I do see one issue with trying to grab multiple raptors is the vicious raptor is going to be up in a minute and a half. Actually, we're regenerating like 4% mana per tick or something crazy, so we may have enough mana to go right in and get him. You gotta love that Lich mana. So yeah, hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully we get lucky tonight and we can pull a new spell. The odds are pretty low because I need 2 separate words to get a new spell. At least the one that I want. I want the pet. I want the level 49 pet, guys. That is why we're here. I feel like with that pet and Lich, it will make doing the giants outside of Burning Wood, or out in Burning Wood outside of the fort, a lot easier. Oh yeah, we're like right at 100%, and the raptor is just now spawning, so that's great. That is outstanding. We're going to have to life tap here pretty soon. We're already kind of low on health, or lower than I want to be. But this is why I don't go swimming from island to island to try to grab like multiple vicious raptors. The research components that I'm after, they only drop off of vicious raptors. Get him. Get him rooted. Oh my gosh, how far away is he? Also, there's times where it seems like he's swimming towards me, even though he's rooted. And that's scary. There we go, we got some health. I do try to keep a snare up on him to kind of make those root breaks a little bit less scary, but it's very costly on the mana. So like in this case, I've already had to life tap early, so I'm not going to do that. And hopefully that decision doesn't bite me in the ass, literally. I think the Raptors, they claw. I don't know if they bite. I'm sure they claw and bite. These little buttholes hit hard. They're vicious. Oh wait, it's in the name. Vicious Raptor. Yeah, I would be coming up on level 54 here really soon. But I've died twice to these things. So I'm only a little bit over halfway to 54. I would be probably at like 75, 76% to 54 if I hadn't died twice. But we keep on keeping on. We're going to persevere through this. No one said it would be easy. Oh, here he comes. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, if you stay at max range, it seems like you can pull off that route. We will get some new dots. We're going to get some new dots like in the upper 50s that we don't have to go farm for. So that's going to be really helpful, especially if I'm still struggling to find splurt. And that's really the goal, is like we need to get the 49 pet from here. Then I'm going to go out and get splurt from the Burning Wood Giant Fort. And then we'll go into Howling Stones to finish leveling to 60. And we're going to be in Howling Stones for a long time. I was back in Down Near the other day, boys. I love me some Down Near. Nothing, man. These guys, they're killing me. I was even camping this off stream. I camped this off stream for like 4 hours. On Sunday, before I got kind of bored. I got bored and moved on to some other games. WoW Classic Hardcore is actually like, I think probably the most immersive way to play WoW. I find myself talking to people a lot more versus in a standard server. I'm just ignoring everybody and I'm just grinding. I take things a lot slower, so I kind of notice more scenery. I enjoy the pace of the game more. Like there's a lot of good that comes from playing hardcore. I'm like leveling cooking and fishing. I'm doing things just to give myself an advantage that I ordinarily would just completely skip if I was just in a race to get to max level. And the cool thing is, even if I die, I'm just going to continue playing that character on an era server because I wouldn't mind having a level 60 era server character. Because I'm not really not really much of like a what is it, Season of Discovery player. Like that's just, it just hasn't really enticed me. It's a little too different than what I was hoping for, and so I'm not very invested in it. Now I tell you what I am going to be invested in. What is the EverQuest TLP 2024? I think it's May 22nd. Yep. What day of the week is May 22nd? That is a Wednesday. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not really like going to take time off work for that. And it looks like it's going to start in Ruins of Kunark. Both will have relaxed. Here, let me just pull this up so you guys can see it. Doink. There you go. So both will have relaxed true box, starting with traditional true box rules and relaxing the true box rules further over time. Both will start in Ruins of Kunark. You guys know what that means. Ixar necromancers. They'll both launch on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Oh, I can reserve my name, bruh. I need to, oh, man. Yeah. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. What else? So, EQ2. Wait, what is this? What the hell is this? Jigsaw puzzle event. I'm not, okay, I'm not doing that. EQ2 T. I think they call them TLEs on EQ2. I don't know why they call them something different. Dude, EQ2 is so neglected. Like, there it is. Producers, but I mean, look how far down Google it is. Like, EQ2 TLE 2024. When I did the EQ one, like the very first Google search result was like, hey, here is the official notification from Daybreak or Dark Paw, whoever the hell owns EverQuest now. I guess it is Daybreak. I don't even know the difference there. I don't retail, guys. I don't do a lot of retail. Anyway, you go down to EQ2, you got to go halfway down the first page of Google results to find the producer's letter. So for EQ2, blah, 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 blah. Okay, there's the stupid jigsaw puzzle again. And further down, Jen Chan. Yeah, she's like the new Holly Longdale, I think. Origin server. This is the one I'm looking at playing on. I'll take you back to old school EQ2 from back in 2006. We'll start in Shattered Lands era, no expansions. That's kind of what I'm like. Yeah, you're plucked from the waters by none other than Captain Varlos. That's how EQ2 used to start. You were like on a boat. It was like a little stupid little intro teaching all the nublets, like, this is what tab targeting is. This is how you open a treasure chest. All this stupid crap that, like, anybody who's ever touched a video game before will know intuitively how to do. So we'll definitely be doing that. I don't know how invested in that I'm going to be. We'll see. It's all dependent on, like, I don't know. I get too many sticks in the fire, guys. Because I'm gonna still play Mr. Best Friend. I just maybe cut him down to 1 day a week. I'm not sure. I don't want to leave Mr. Best Friend unfinished. This has been a passion project over. Oh yeah, played doesn't do. I hate how played on Project 1999 does not give you your actual /played. So I have no idea how much I've played Mr. Best Friend, but it's been a lot. Probably the most time I've invested in an MMO since WoW Classic came out. I don't think I've invested as much time in EQ as WoW Classic, but it's up there. It's definitely up there, and I want to finish him. I don't want to leave him unfinished. I think that's a bad practice. I don't like it when you get on YouTube and you start watching a playlist. What's up, Neutral? Neutral, I got a secret for you. There's an Easter egg in my upcoming lore video. You are an Easter egg. Why am I so tiny? I must have made myself smaller for something. It's going to be very. It's not an Easter egg. It's going to be very obvious. It's going to be super obvious. You. I need to move you. You come up here. There we go. This little stream tag here is literally just there in case I ever make a YouTube short. I haven't made one in a while. I want it there so that people know who I am. Good to see you, Neutral. I haven't talked to you in a while. It's been hit or miss with the streaming because of the internet. Internet here is trash. Or it's good when it wants to be, and then it's trash probably when, like, the guy next to me turns on his Xbox and starts playing Call of Duty or whatever. But yeah. How's the Kiwi land treating you? Hopefully it's good. We were just talking. I say we, I don't think anybody was in here. I don't care. I put these on YouTube, so I'm never alone. I am never alone. Xbox and not what's that? Anybody know what that drum line's from? I don't. I surely don't. We were just talking about, like, the roadmap on what I'm going to be doing next month when 2 TLPs drop on 2 separate games, and I'm still going to be trying to figure out how to play Mr. Best Friend. And explaining to my girlfriend that I'm streaming an additional night per week. Bless her heart. She's a good timing woman. Good-hearted woman in love with a good timing man. That's a great song. We're going to listen to that song. This is a trashy song. If you guys haven't heard this, like, this song basically makes excuses for, like, alcoholic husbands. Can you guys hear it? I got it at about 30 decibels below max. I like Waylon Jennings though. I feel like I need a bourbon now. It's definitely drinking music, yeah. I feel good in that I'm far enough removed from my drinking days that I can listen to this and not immediately feel like I need a bourbon. Because I definitely listened to a lot of outlaw country when I was throwing down, and I do believe this is considered outlaw country. Yeah, I used to listen to this song and be like, "Yeah, this is good. This is like." Now I hear it and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" It's like glorifying a dude going out and partying while his wife stays at home. All right, we're gonna go for it. We got to snag this guy before that raptor comes around the corner. He's right there. We got to watch him. Come on, boy. Get down here. Oh yeah, we cleared that easy. What other TLPs are there? So, give me one sec. Let me get this root on this guy and kind of get set up here, and I'll talk about it. Why is he still out of range? Why does it take so long? So slow. Get some dots on him. Oh, he resisted my asshole. So there's like a mischief style TLP for EQ1, and it's going to be true box for a while until everybody quits. Basically, that I'm kind of reading between the lines, and they're like, "Yeah, it's true box, but we're going to relax the true box eventually." Meaning that once the hype has died down, they're going to allow people to box. Which, I mean, let's be real. After what POP'd, isn't it POP around when everybody's like, I don't even care about this game after POP, so who cares? Like, I don't say boo because I'm like, who cares? By that point, there's going to be like a total active population of 300 people on the server anyway. So if you want to box, let them box. At least then they can continue. Like if you're invested in your character, at least you can continue progressing without feeling like there's like nobody to play with. So that's one, and then the second TLP is it's actually a TLE. It's EQ2, and it's going to be like a classic EQ2 server. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I almost rooted myself twice. Oh boy. Sorry if that was loud. I got scared. With classic EQ2, I did play back in the classic days, and so I'm kind of curious to see what it's like and try it again. I'm probably not going to invest in it like I will EQ1. Because EQ2 is just not as good of a game as EQ1. I'm just going to be brutally honest here. And yes, so that's the burning question. What happens to Mr. Best Friend? What happens to Sister Best Friend? I will continue to work on Mr. Best Friend. I'm just going to have to set a schedule that works. Dude, can I? Oh my gosh, can I? Oh my gosh. Tab target doesn't work when there's like 5 things around you. Okay. I'm just gonna have to set a schedule that allows me to continue to progress Mr. Best Friend, as well as play on a TLP. Yeah, exactly. I totally get it. I'm actually really at kind of the beginning of the hard part, so there's a lot left to do. Gotta love that classic EQ slowdown there. I love how the game just inexplicably is like, I'm just gonna drop frames for 20 seconds here. It's a 25-year-old game that just decides that it's gonna go down to 5 FPS for a couple seconds. Next level 54 is a taster of what to come. Yeah, it is what it is. The kind of the dichotomy of MMOs, or I don't know if dichotomy is the right word. It's almost like it's not hard, it's just time consuming. Like I could be level probably 55, 56 by now. Well, probably 55. If I had just spent the same amount of time I've tried to find these spells, just grinding outside of Karner's Castle. Like all those mobs outside of Karner's Castle still give experience. They don't give a lot of experience. But like if I just spent all those hours and all the deaths that I've had trying to find spells just outside of KC killing greens, I think I calculated I get like 5% an hour out there. So like I could just throw time at it and eventually finish. But I'm trying not to do that because I think it's more enjoyable for you guys, especially to see me like progressing through the spells and trying to find the loot versus just being like, well, I can kill this stuff. So I'm going to kill this stuff because it's easy. And I'll just sit outside KC until I'm like 58. And then by that point, I'll have some better dots and I can go to 60 like in Burning Wood or something. But that's just lame and boring, right? You guys don't want to see that. You honestly can't wait to see me in high school? I was a hunk in high school, dude. I was playing guitar. I was a cross country runner. Can't wait to see me in Howling Stones. Yeah, I get it. It's funny, I started out this stream playing Metallica, and now we're somewhere in the 70s right now. I freaking love this song. This is probably one of my top 5 favorite songs. Right behind like Gangnam Style and Hit Me Baby One More Time. Just kidding. Yeah, it's gonna be busy, man. It's gonna be a busy. I don't know how far I'll go on the TLP. So I've always wanted to start a TLP and ride it out and actually see like what the developers did with this game after like 2003. Because I don't know. I guess I kind of do now that I've played on the test server. It's really weird though. I imagine those areas, some of the areas that I went to on the test server, I imagine they're a lot more like meaningful or cool or whatever when you're not just like blasting through them. Sorry, I had to bring the volume down just a little bit. Because I mean, those areas, like when you go to them on the test server, you have a mercenary that's just destroying everything for one. Two, you're getting double experience. So you're just blasting through it. You're not really like, I'm not learning that zone like I learned Field of Bone. Like I'm not learning. I don't even know the name of the place. Gorukar Mesa. There we go. I'm not like exploring it and finding the quests and just like immersing myself in it. Like Field of Bone, you know, I've been all across Field of Bone. Worslicks was down near. Holy crap. Down near is probably the best example, dude. Like, I don't think I could actually do it, but I'd like to say I could blindfold run through down near. There's no real audio cues. There's no way to know. But given a stream setup like Queen Pwns a lot, I might be able to blindfold run through down there. If only I could be just a tenth of as good as her. I actually checked up on her stream, and I want to say you can't even watch her VODs unless you're a subscriber now. As if that doesn't, like... Oh, no, you can. Okay. There was, like, one of her VODs was like, this is a sub-only VOD. You gotta be kidding me. She has a heart rate monitor on playing Starfield. Ugh. Her resting heart rate is 80. She's... Wait, is this something that's gonna... This is gonna get me canceled, isn't it? She's petting a cat. She has a heart rate of 80. I'm getting canceled, boys. Somebody's gonna clip this and report me to the PC police. What's the point when it's not a challenge? For me, the test server, the point of it was just exploring and like being like a digital tourist, essentially. It wasn't really like I'm not playing that game as if I'm like committed to it and trying to be like the best raider on the test server. I don't care about the test server. I don't care about retail EQ. I just wanted to run through zones I'd never been to before, and honestly, it was like almost like a freaking acid trip. It was nuts. Whoops, sorry. The net is holding. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have a YouTube video. We got a YouTube video, boys. I can finally upload to my YouTube again. 5 minutes till the next Raptor. Hopefully the YouTube video has me getting some spell research words. What's this? Raw silk robe. Why would Mr. Best Friend have a raw silk robe? Because when I was recording my lore video, I threw it on to be true to the timeline as best as I could. Because when Mr. Best Friend went to down near for the first time, he looked like this. He had the old ugly yellow robe. Look at that handsome guy. Don't shake your head at me, Mr. Best Friend. You're handsome. You know it. Yeah, there's going to be some surprises in there. I'm super excited to, yeah, like a pumpkin. It's such an ugly robe. There we go. Let's fix that. Put that back on. I think for like longtime viewers, there's a handful, right? You, Kevin, Paul Peterson on YouTube. Excuse me. Some of my longtime viewers are gonna appreciate some of the like the nods to like the lore of Mr. Best Friend. And it really brings the project together to like kind of do an in-game storytelling of what the struggles and the challenges are and what it's like. Even if it's only for a few hundred people, it's still like a cool little project that I can hang my hat on later and be like, yeah, I did this thing. It was cool. It was fun. Met some friends along the way. Been a good time. I'm really glad that I started streaming again. I'm also in the beginning phase of planning to build my new ultimate streaming PC. So yeah, we got some plans drawn up for that. Rough plans, but plans nonetheless. And that'll be nice. There's two things I really want to do. So one, do this mic. Like, it was $100. I probably could have bought a mic for $40 that's better than this mic. This mic drives me nuts. So it's got to go. That's going to be after the PC though. I can suffer. I'm not suffering, but it's just not doing what I want it to do. It's got a lot of weirdness to it. But I can use it up until I make the PC, and then we're gonna upgrade that. Because that one thing that's happened since I've started streaming is I've turned into a little bit of an audio geek, and so I'm really excited to get like a mic that I feel is like well balanced and doesn't require a shit ton of tweaking just to try to get it to sound the way I want it to sound. Like, I have spent probably 24 to 30 hours just messing with OBS filters, trying to get this thing like to where I want it to be. And at this point I'm just convinced that like it's diminishing returns. Like, I'm not gaining a lot more out of tweaking it more. I'm sure somebody with an audio background could come in like in 5 minutes and be like, boom, 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 done. Maybe I should try like posting on a forum or something. But at this point, I'm like, dude, I've already like sunk so many hours into this thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's okay. It does the job, but I just want it to be better. Okay, this is risky. Where's that? Is that the? That's the Raptor there. We gotta wait. We want this guy to move on. I think he's headed that way. I hope he's headed that way. Go. Oh, he's going this way. We're gonna have to wait for him to move on. I love how all you can see is his little head poking out. I wish I had the WoW target icons. Like, I could put a little circle over his head or a little diamond or a star so that whenever he moves on, I can see where he's at. Looks like he's gone. Yeah, these guys' aggro range is no joke. Like, the first time you swim up on this island, you're if you don't know, you're in for a very rude awakening. Where is he? There he is. Tedious camp. Definitely up there for most tedious camp. Top contender. Still, I would take this over the Burning Wood Giant Fort because the roamers out there make that camp so stressful. That was not an enjoyable camp, and I'm going to end up having to do it again. But hopefully we're going back. Not hopefully, we'll stay here till we have the pet. We're going back with better tools. So it should be a lot more manageable. Trying to do that with no lich and the level 44 pet was like misery. Ill-advised. Too many roamers. This one is predictable, and I like predictable. Anytime you can manage a variable in EQ, you should manage that variable. That's why when you're in Kesora camping the church and the 5 towers, you sit in a spot where there's no roamers. Because variables make the game more risky. But there are some variables you can't manage, like root breaking early. This one has gone smooth so far. I probably shouldn't have opened my mouth, though. We're gonna get like 3 root breaks in a row, and I'm gonna die. Now, I think I've learned my lesson to stay at max range as much as possible. I think that was something I wasn't doing, and that's part of the reason why I was dying. I was overly trusting in the root. And I was being lazy and not wanting to swim further away from him. And that's really EQ in a nutshell, right? Like, you start a new camp and you have to learn all of the little idiosyncrasies of every camp. It's a really good example of like horizontal progression. And I'm a big fan of horizontal progression as well as vertical progression. I think that when you sync them to the two in harmony, in other words, you don't favor one too much versus the other. So like some games favor vertical too much. World of Warcraft is a great example, or at least WoW retail. Nada, no drops. Jeez, game. You're busting my balls here. So WoW, like retail, too much vertical progression, not enough horizontal. You're just always chasing like higher stats, higher numbers, bigger numbers. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum is like Guild Wars 1. Max level was 20. You can buy the best gear in the game pretty much for like pennies. And there's a lot of horizontal progression, like going and finding new skills or unlocking areas through quests. But I always felt like there needed to be more vertical, like more power creep. EQ seems to fall right in the middle there, where you have that horizontal of like learning the areas, doing the key quests, becoming more proficient at your class. and the vertical of like gaining levels, getting new abilities, getting better gear. It's amazing how much this 25-year-old game got right without any real template for how an MMO should be. Their only template was like MUDs, multi-user dungeons, which the game is definitely heavily inspired by MUDs. But they were basically treading into like uncharted territory with this. So with the graphics, the addition of 3D graphics, and a lot of things are inspired by MUDs, but there was no real like true mold at the time. Versus WoW just took what EQ did and adapted it, made it a little bit more like accessible. Okay, my eyeballs are dry, so I'm gonna go take my contacts out. I'll be right back. Oh, that's so much better. I feel like a new man. Ooh, risky move. I left Lich on. That would have been funny. I like got hung up, the doorbell rings or something, and I let myself just Lich to death. You guys would have been like screaming at me in chat. Turn Lich off, dude. Let's see. Neutral Rocket says there's so much more to do in Velius as well. I have been exploring lately, and I'm sad you can't go there yet. Yeah, I struggle with the thought of opening up the soloselffound to Velius, because there is so much, and I know I'm missing out on so much, and I have never properly explored Velius. So I worry that like I'm committing a lot of time to like a very small area of the game, and I'm not sure when I'm going to have the kind of time to commit to like doing something like this again. And will I look back and regret not just being like, you know what, screw it, this was dumb. I went to level 53 in Kunark, that was cool. Did a lot of Kunark stuff. We need to go do Velius stuff because there's a lot of goodness there. That is an internal dialogue that I have. On the flip side, just like Neutral said, excuse me, don't do it. You will ruin all the grind you have put in so far. Exactly. Like, it becomes kind of meaningless that I spent 20, 30 hours camping a set of sleeves that have 1 int and 15 mana, because those are probably the best sleeves that I will get in Kunark, because all the other sleeves that are better that drop in Kunark drop off raid mobs. So it's like, yeah, I invalidate a lot of the time that I've already spent. So no, I don't actually plan to do it. It's just like so I drive my girlfriend crazy when I do this. We'll be like laying in bed, it'll be like 8, 9 o'clock, and I'll be like, man, Whataburger sounds so good. And she'll be like, yeah, it does, let's go. And I'm like, oh, I didn't ever plan on going. I just like thinking about Whataburger because it's tasty. But I have zero intention of going and eating Whataburger now. And she's like, why do you do that? It's the same thing. I just like, man, going to Velius would be so cool. Okay, let's go kill Raptors. We're on a mission. We're on a mission from God. Oh man, this is a classic. I've never even Looking Glass. I never knew who made this this song. It's a good one though. The 70s had some really classy rock. Not just classic rock. It was like classy. Like this or Eric Clapton or Yes. The band Yes. Oh, Chicago. Dude, I love Chicago. It's kind of cheesy to listen to now, but like, dude, it's got some class to it. I enjoy it. Doobie Brothers. It's kind of sad because now like classic rock stations play rock that was on the radio when I was like a teenager, and I'm like, no, 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 that's not classic, is it? Breaking Benjamin, that's not classic rock. What are you talking about? Friggin' Creed or Seether. You know, Neutral. I don't know if I've ever asked you what music do you listen to? Because you never really comment on the music. Usually that's Kevin. Kevin's the music commentary guy. Neutral's the Ixar necromancer commentary guy. I'm definitely not like a music snob like some people, but I feel like artistically inspired and creative music, it's easy to pluck. It's easy to identify a band or an artist who has made a like objectively artistic or inspired song versus one who just made a song to try to like get a radio hit. I'm a death black metal guy, kind of guy, but don't listen much lately. Huh. We used to do Full Metal Friday on here. You remember that? We used to play a lot of metal music on Fridays. I haven't done that in forever. I'm not much of a casual meme fan. Wait, I thought you were already a what? Did I transport back in time? I thought you were already a follower. All good if you unfollowed and refollowed. Thank you for the follow. That's funny. It's all good. Yeah, you've been in here quite a bit. I think you were here for the 24-hour stream is really where I remember you from when we were doing. I'm pretty sure you were in here when we were doing the upper portion of City of Mist, and it was an absolute nightmare that I never wish to repeat. That was not fun. It was fun from like a stream. It was good stream content. All the craziness, you know, like the giant trains running around and me being like, "Oh man, I think I got some people killed again." Like that part was fun, I guess. Not probably not for the people that were dodging my trains. That's why I left that spot. I was like, I am not going to continue to do something that I know is actively destroying someone else's fun. Neutral says I don't even remember much of that stream. Time for another one. Hey man, it's a VOD on Twitch. You're welcome to go back and rewatch it. I I don't know if I could do it again. That was just tough. That stretch from like midnight to 5 a.m. because I started at 6 a.m. was just brutal. There was a point where I'm pretty sure I was asleep up here and was just actuating the keyboard and the mouse and trying to build a house in Valheim. The cursed house in Valheim that was like flooding. It was the worst house. Like I tried to build a massive mansion just for no reason other than ambition, I guess. and like the basement was flooding, and I couldn't get the roof on, and then the floor plan was so jacked up because I couldn't get the roof to line up, and so I was changing the floor plan to try to make it better for the roof, and then I went back and redeemed myself and made a way cooler house. And my house now is really cool, and it's a good house. Casual Meme Fan says City of Mist trains are a sight to behold. Yes, they are. They're scary. We don't like those. That's why I left. That's why I stopped trying to do that upper level, because it was just way too unpredictable. And then whenever I would hop back over to the roof, that whole train would just go nuts and start running to like the zone line or running to the downstairs. And I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to cause people to die and wipe and all that. That's not being a good steward. How is this camp going so far? It's okay. I'll say. Oh no, Dinas. Oh, dude, it's not going good now. Now I have to deal with Dingus. Freaking guy. Last time we did Dingus, though, we had Lich. Or we didn't have Lich. What's up, Grimlust? Good to see you. Hopefully your health's doing good. Yeah, so, like, already Dingus is being a Dingus. We're just gonna feign him. I hate this guy. But what I was telling everybody earlier is, like, you kind of got to be grateful for the camps you can do when you're solo self-found. I did get Lich, yeah. This is actually a first in probably about 10 hours of camping this spot. I think the reason why, though... Well, Major Grats, thank you. I think the reason why is because last couple times I camped here, Dingus was up on the other island, and no one killed him. What is this, like, Beatles wannabe music? Get out of here. I want to hear some Rush. Let's listen to some Rush. There we go. Yeah, Lich was super clutch. There's been a few times, and I've said it probably too many times on stream now, where I was like, there's no way I could have finished this mob without Lich. And this is probably going to be one of them if I do even actually kill him. Because this guy has a really high MR, so he's going to resist a lot of spells. This is going to be... It's going to come down to the wire, I guarantee it. I hate this dude. So we need to get him rooted first. So I'm mashing the root key right now, and hopefully we get him rooted. Okay, we got him rooted. That's the first struggle. Hopefully it doesn't break now, though. Yeah, see, there it goes. First root break. Help me keep track of the root breaks. And then the problem with that is it eats your mana, right? I'm just gonna chill. I was gonna put Asshole on him. But we're gonna play the long game with him because I need to try to preserve mana. And Asshole takes a lot of mana. It does a lot of damage, but it takes a lot of mana. And what's going to end up happening is I'm probably going to have to life tap him twice to keep my health up because of Lich and the degen from Lich. So we're going to play it safe, nice and slow. I try to life tap around like 65% health. That keeps me nice and like topped up. Yeah, we got some mana to play with. Oh, yeah. See, paralyzing earth just wore off again. We're gonna be all the way out in the ocean by the time this fight's over. All right, first life tap. That's 2 root breaks. And he's at 70%. And the mana is about to really sink here because I've got to refresh 2 more dots. Life tap breaks roots, yeah. So there's our 3rd root break. So here's where like now I'm starting to get nervous, right? Because I'm at 40% mana. So we're gonna give ourselves a lot of room here. I can't even see where he's at. I can't even see the ocean anymore, or the island anymore. I think he's this way. And so what we need at this point is we just need Paralyzing Earth to last a good long while so I can regen some mana. Which it didn't. So that's great. And we will now swim away even further. Luckily, Paralyzing Earth does not take a lot of mana. Mr. Best Friend just looks like he's having the time of his life doing this crap. Yeah, there it goes again. So that's what, we're on like, what, 5 root breaks now? Oh my gosh. I think he's this way. I don't even know where he is. That's number 6. Freaking ridiculous, dude. We need to keep him kind of close. I got to refresh 2 more dots. So here comes 1. All right, now we just need to hold this, and hopefully, I'm not even going to use Asshole because that's going to put me really low on mana. And I'm going to need to life tap here in about 10% health, maybe 7% health. So we just need PE to hold. And as soon as I say that, PE breaks. We'll go ahead and tap. Oh my gosh, we're not going to tap because we're now on like break number 8. I'm getting nervous. We're going to just put ourselves... I'm not even going to tap, I guess. I'm just going to put some distance. The good news is I have a minute left on both dots. And I do think he runs at 15%. So I just need as much time. I need to maximize my time sitting, or whatever this is, synchronized swimming with my book open. Because he's going to need more dots. More dots to bring him down. Yep, we're down at 27. My health is low, is in like a scary range where he could probably kill me if he gets close. Okay, I'm gonna put a new... never mind. I was gonna say, I'm gonna put a new dot on him. Oh boy. Get that root. Get the root. Oh no, okay, that's bad. Feign. No, not asshole. I love this game, dude. AAA, Game of the Year, EverQuest. Freaking dingus. Casual meme fan asked how the camp was going. That's how the camp's going. Let's see. I have yet to like recoup. That's 30% of my level that I have lost in this awesome place. I don't have my Sarnak bracer. Why am I using my Sarnak bracer button? Yeah. That's like a 30-minute corpse run, boys. At least. That's actually probably like an hour corpse run we just incurred. Freaking game. I love it. Hey, TLP comes out next month, right? Let's get hyped. No, I will not be doing a TLP solo cell phone. I thought you were bound in TD. No, you cannot bind in TD. It's fake news.
Binding in TD is fake news. The Project 1999 devs are coming after me. And they won't let me bind in TD, but we're not going to let them. We're not going to let them win.
Freaking game. I would be at almost 80%. 80% to level 50, whatever the frick I am. I'm so triggered right now. Not triggered. I hate that word. I'm tilted. I don't even know what to put in my spell slots right now. Did you guys see that? That was like 9 root breaks. Nine or 10. Oh shit. Went into down there. I don't know. I might need to do a different camp because like it seems like every time I do this camp, where do I get the damn spell though? Is the thing like, what the hell is this? Best viewers and First of all, nobody click that link. Secondly, please boo the freaking bot.
Get him out of here. Get this bot out of here. Lock him up.
Freaking bot. How do I? Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out how to do it. I've had to ban such few people that like. There it is. Banned. Get out. It's freaking. They're so stupid, dude. As if somebody's not gonna notice that like EQ1 all of a sudden has like 4,000 people watching an unknown streamer. Like somebody's not gonna be like, what is this? Remember the one, Neutral, you remember the one bot that came in and was like, yeah, I play Apex Legends, Stardew Valley, oh, and EverQuest 1. I was like, no, you don't. Can I sell you my artwork? Sad. They didn't even actually say the name of the game. They just said, and this game. That was absurd, though. I'm tilted still. That was absolutely ridiculous. 9-10 root breaks. Yeah. I'm just not gonna mess with that guy. That's all there is to it. Like we're just not gonna fight him. I'll just have to move on and go camp a different Raptor. I did fumble the feign. You're right. I don't know how much of a difference it would have made, dude. He was interrupting. Like it was one of those things where, uh, like your spell is interrupted. 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 Like that's kind of the whole thing. Once they're close, it's yeah, it would have failed or it would have got interrupted. I think it did get interrupted. Let's see. You begin casting Feign Death, your spell is interrupted. Unless that was because I got knocked unconscious. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sick of Raptors at this point. Think about how good it's gonna feel once you get past this. Dude, I'm like a prisoner of war. Like that's like being like, yeah, but once you get back home, I'm not gonna compare myself to prisoner of war. That's disrespectful. Like I don't know. Yeah, I've thought about grinding for the Sarnak ring. I've thought about doing literally going to down near and just killing as many freaking Sarnaks as possible, and getting canines and getting my Feronia V rep. I said that right. Changing my mind. Feronia V. Come at me. Getting my FV rep up just for shits and giggles. Just for giggles. I could go grind for the Sarnak ring. Maybe that 50 HP would have saved me there. Why, dude? I'm like flying over the Warslick's woods like Harry Potter on a broom. I don't even know where I'm at. How do I get to the zone line? I don't think the game even knows where I'm at. Is this it? This is not it. Did I fly? I must have flown like over the zone line, dude. It's like Mario when you jump over, you use Yoshi to like jump over the goal. Yeah, look, I just zoned in, heading like from the reverse side of the zone line. Am I in the mirror world now? I'm in the mirror realm. I don't even know what direction I'm facing. Like, this is so weird. I need to head west. Good thing I leveled my sense heading skill, boys. Ultra useful. It actually is useful. I wonder if like fear kiting that guy would have been better. Like pull him way the hell out in the ocean and then try to fear kite him. Invoke death. I'm looking on the wiki. So the level 49 pet does drop from Helot Specters in Howling Stones. I mean, I've already lost like almost half of this level. What's another 20%? Yeah, this is my third death in 53. So one thing I'm wondering is if I go to Dalnir and I kill Sarnak, are they on the same faction as the Sarnak who give me the ring? I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason why I was out trying to get the pet from the freaking stupid Raptors that I love so much is because if I have the pet, I can kill goblins faster, which then lets me get exalted with, or exalted, whatever amicable, whatever ambiguous term EQ uses for good reputation with the buttheads who give you the ring. Okay, Cly Invoker, here we go. No, the faction is Thrall of Cly. That's interesting. So what's the deal there? The Cly Overseer, he's like a rogue Sarnak. I wonder how many different factions of Sarnak there are. So they like broke away. That kind of makes sense because the stuff the Cly are doing is pretty messed up, dude. They have like human trafficked slaves in there. They're called coerced, and they're from all races. Casual meme fan, what Sarnak ring? Let me see if I can. It is Dzok Signet of Service and yeah. Click that and try not to die when I'm in the over there. Yeah, HP 65, mana 45. That's a good ass ring, dude. Why am I not doing that right now? Maybe we just need to do that. Maybe we just need to like give up on the Raptors and just do this. Um Oh, wait, there we go. Just like float down here onto their dock. Yeah, so it is. So you need Warmly faction. And in order to get Warmly faction, you need 19, 37, 57, 83. Holy smokes. 114. Am I doing that math right? Stacks. But Neutral said, if you're killing the goblins, you're killing gobs, you get it's 51 stacks. You get rep while you're killing them, right? So that's something to think about because that would just be like if you wanted to go just turn in stacks. which like some people do. They just go buy it because they're rich. And honestly, if I wasn't soloselffound, I might like sell those things for money because I want to say a stack is like 300 plat or something. It's crazy how much you can get for those stacks. Where is it? Green Goblin skin. Yeah, this is like price per stack. 250. I wouldn't believe this. 3. That's not accurate. So you can get like 250 plat per stack. And the drop rate is pretty good. Oh, sorry. I'm showing one screen and talking about another. Yeah, you guys get it. You get it. You've seen the wiki before. With the 49 pet or even the 53 or the 56, it's easy work. Yeah, that's why I was like, I want the 49 pet to do this. That's like the big roadblock right now. But I mean, we got Lich, so even just having Lich would make it a lot faster. And it's already 8 o'clock. What's going on? Where's my time going? It's a week of effort to go from max KOS. So I mean, the other alternative we have, because Raptors are kind of starting to like. Raptors are wearing me out, dude. I'm tired of dying out there, and I'm tired of like swimming through the ocean and then dying in the ocean. I have no idea where my body is. I should have slash loked. There was a lot of activity going on. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to find that body. I could try to skip the 49 pet because Raptors are kind of hit or miss. And I could try to go get a 53. The level 53 pet might drop in City of Mist. Well, what I need is like you can get defoliation, right? That's the spell I need, and then I need to trade it. I don't know. Level 53 pet seems like it's such a there's too many layers of RNG in this damn game. Because like, let's just say I get defoliation and I go trade it for another spell. It's random, so I may not even get the spell that I need. And if I was to bet on the luck that I've had on Mr. Best Friend, I would say that I don't get it on the first try. %, but the other spells are useful too. What are the other spells? Sacrifice, not useful. Scent of Terrace, yeah. Shadow Bond. I feel like I'd rather have the pet. The heal over time is super useful. Pet can actually tank stuff. Yeah, that's true. The heal would be the only other one I would like. Scent of Terrace is good for probably like higher level mobs if you're getting resisted a lot. But you need the leech in combo, and the leech I get from the Raptors. Yeah, Grimlust, just get used to seeing it, man. I've lost 30% of this level so far. I'm starting like I got like a a lot of wind behind me in my sails when I got lich, and now I'm feeling like it's slowing back down again. I don't know what the deal is with these Raptors, dude, but like you get unlucky with root breaks. I had I think 10 root breaks on Dingus. And then on the 10th root break, I was unable to get him rerooted. And then I tried to feign and it was too late. It is. It's a little bit brutal. It's all good. It's just part of the experience. I'll tell you what, I'm grateful the internet has let me stream for you guys tonight. This thing was Disconnect City the other day. It's hit or miss. I think it's just the I swear it's just the other people. Like the dude who lives next to me is gonna come home and start to watch Netflix, and then the whole thing's just gonna fall apart. Watch Netflix, but we'll get it in while we can. And once I get back to my house with my good internet, we won't have to worry about it anymore. This is the worst part about dying in Timorous Deep right here, having to wait for this damn boat. I was playing WoW the other day. The boat's on like a 5-minute run. I was like, I will never complain about waiting on a boat in this game. I was standing on the dock and I was like, this is nice. The boat just showed up. I needed to take the boat again. The boat just showed up. I was like, yeah. These guys get it. So I want to say this is my fourth corpse run to TD. Fourth or fifth. It's just so RNG dependent. Grimlust, I like that your name is pink. Neutral's gold today. Come on, boat. There it is. What's up with this boat anyway? They took like a busted boat and they put it on a raft. Why not just have the like? What is the point of that busted boat? Like you're telling me you need all of this? The sail's not even attached to the boat part. Very impractical from a nautical standpoint. It looks like it was designed by ogres. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the sail is attached. Like at first when I saw it, I was like, well, maybe the sail's attached to the boat and they need like that extra weight to hold the sail in place. And then that makes sense. But the fact that the boat or the sail is connected to the raft, it makes no sense. And then these barrels, like, are these barrels actually doing anything? I'm going to say no. This thing looks heavy as hell. They would need 4 times as many barrels. I'm not an engineer, but it's not passing the sniff test. maybe the play is Howling Stones to get the spell drops, and then get 53 pet, and then Fear Kite Raptors to get 49. I was actually thinking that neutral. Like, I know you're like, you have a little bit of a bias. I recognize that. You're like, yeah, go to Howling Stones, dude. Go to Howling Stones. But I don't see the harm at this point in trying Howling Stones. Like, what's another 10%? What's another 20% on a level that I've already lost 30% of? Like, at this point, the progression is not about this yellow bar. It's about getting the things I need to eventually be able to make this yellow bar go up. And if it gets bad enough, if I get low enough on, like, I'm about to D-level, I would hate to do it, but I could go out to Dreadlands and just kill easy ass mobs. It's charming anyway. You don't need pets. Yeah, exactly. Am I high enough level to reliably charm in Howling Stones though? Or is it going to be like Dingus? Am I going to be like charm break, charm break, charm break? You're dead. Like, when did you start charming in Howling Stones? And Grimlust, feel free to weigh in on this as well, because you're the charm boss extraordinaire. Like, at what point does charming, especially on a necro, which, oh, now you have a necro too. Necro, which has no tash. I went in 54, but could have gone earlier. Okay. I mean, it just is what it is. You got to try something new. Obviously, this is not. I must have gotten extremely lucky with Lich, because I'm pretty sure that's the only words. Oh no, I've gotten. I can't pull out my bags, so my bags are on my corpse. I got Lich, which is a one word spell, and I have half of the life leech damage over time. So, like, out of probably at this point 12 to 16 hours of raptor camping, that is 2 drops. That's not ideal. Now the mobs in Howling Stones, I probably won't be able to kill the ones that drop level 49 components. And yeah, I plan. So the way I'm gonna get in there is I'm just gonna harm shield and then zone in. Stop floating down, Mr. Best Friend. Stay floating up. Yeah, you can't bind in TD. I was just, from what I know. I tried binding on the North Island, and it was like, yeah, it was like, no, you can't do this. Harm shield, zone in, feign in a corner. Wait for mobs to path away. Standing and floating to the basement safe rock. Yeah, we'll give it a try. If I get close to de-leveling, I can just throw on movies and grind off stream. I just don't want to do that. It's so boring grinding at KC North Wall. Like, you get about 1/3% per kill. And the mobs, they're not hard. But there's no chance to find anything useful either. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. What the hell? The other thing I should probably be aware of is the fact that this internet can be reliable as hell for like hours and then just suddenly be like, and I'm not going to work. Would Ancients and Burning Woods still be a good option? I would say it's a nominal a nominal option. It is a very stressful camp because of the amount of roamers that you have to deal with. With Lich, it will make it a lot easier than it used to be because I did try it. I'm not sure if you were here for that. I think you were because you're saying, would it still be a good option? With Lich, I think it's a lot more doable. If you fight inside the giant fort, there are no roamers. Yeah, I've thought about that. Let me see. Forest giant ancient. So they have 5,000 health. Oh, the issue though. So one issue I can foresee is they have Primus MMO. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome to my corpse run. You guys are gonna see me like try to look for a body underwater. You got it. Thank you. So here's the thing with the giant fort is if I'm root rotting in there and I have an unreliable route, where do I go when I need to like reroute and back up? Because that's kind of the issue with these guys is the route breaks, but I have a lot of room to like roam out here in the water. But in the giant fort, not the case. Ooh, don't I? Damn, I'm getting called out. Oh, I do. I'm such a noob, man. Thank you, Joshy. You're a blessing, man. Thanks, Primus, for bringing Joshy here. Clutch. I sense a corpse in this direction. My gift to you. Yeah, no, it was a good gift. I'd have been like, this would have taken forever. Because I was basically kiting Dingus, the stupid dinosaur. Dingus the dinosaur out here in the water, and I had 10 root breaks in a row. And then eventually succumbed to RNG. Goodness, like where am I? This is just gonna level my swimming and find a body. And be grateful that I have Dead Man floating. See, this is why I stream, dude. I get so many helpful pointers from you guys. I'll never claim to be like a pro at this game. I was pretty good at my enchanter though. Back in my prime, I was pretty good at the chanter. Still wasn't a pro. Boom, look at that. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Primus. Let's see. You can go here. And now we can gate. Streaming has carried me through being a noob in 2 old school MMOs. I know you play EQ. What's the other one? And sorry for not really ever stopping by your stream. I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of streams. I just stream myself. Oh, UO, did you play on official servers? Did you play on the like one of the Outlands or Second Age? There's a few of them. Oh yes, down near. I love down near. Oh, I'm like in the ceiling. Oh, Mr. Best Friend. Head is up through the ceiling. Okay, I found the down there zone line. These organized spellbooks hurt my brain. I'm very anal about my spellbook organization. I keep all my I use them all the time spells in the first 4 pages, and then the rest are organized. This game. So I zone out, and it immediately, when you zone out, turns you 180 degrees, because that makes sense. But it doesn't do it when you go into down there. It only does it when you go out. I was in Timorous Deep, Kalari, but now I'm back at down near. What the? Track corpse is screwing with me. Oh my gosh, it turned me around. Track corpse turned me around. What was it even tracking? What corpse was it tracking? Oh, it was tracking a skulking brute's corpse. That's useful. Why would it point me this way then? Maybe that's why it turned me around. Maybe I'm blaming the game when I should be blaming myself. Sounds about right. That's pretty much par for the course here on MMocracy. All right. Zone number 6. And how much you want to bet the game is crashing right now? Because I've zoned like 18 times. Skill issue? Clearly it's a skill issue. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it through this zone line. Also, for my raiders, I'm just going to warn you guys. Normally I have very stable internet. Normally things are very stable around here. However, I am at a B&B because I'm away from my home for work. And the internet here is not good. And I'm pretty sure my game crashed as well. Let me out. There you go. You guys can look at the wiki while I control delete because the game crashed. Yeah, Joshy, I will never play EQ hardcore. That is just. I play WoW Classic hardcore from time to time. I will not play EQ hardcore. There's just so many things that can go wrong. Never say never. So neutral knows me the best out of, well, Kel probably knows me the best out of everybody here, and then neutral is very close second. I don't rage out on stream. Like, I'm not gonna like smash my keyboard or anything, but I do have a tendency to get pretty tilted by this game, and I feel like hardcore is just setting me up for a bad time. Primus, what is your hardcore character? What server and what class? Please let me through the zone, game. Thank you. Okay, if I go forward, is it going to put me through the zone line? No. Okay, there we go. 23 Dwarf Paladin on Quorum. Do you play solo self-found hardcore, or are you playing standard? Like, you can still trade and group and all that. You just, if you die, you're done. That's, if you're playing standard, that's like a lot of trust you put in your healers. Self-found hardcore with guildies. Yeah, that's still a lot of trust. If your cleric falls asleep, you got lay on hands, I guess. I want to say the only game I've attempted solo self-found hardcore was Diablo 2. It was like 2005. And I made it to like Act 2 of Nightmare and I died. That was as far as I went. I like playing solo self-found. I've done it in a lot of games. I've done it in, well, a handful of games. I've done it in EQ. I've done it in Path of Exile, and I've done it in Diablo 2 a lot. Probably close to 1,000 hours of D2 solo self-found. As neutral, I've shown my D2 like spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet where I tracked every boss kill, every area that I've farmed, and what I found, and I have like 1,500 kills on like Mephisto and like 1,300 lower Karast runs for runes. I've played a lot of Diablo 2. And that's not counting my like old school days when I played before Resurrected. Which I did even back in the day on D2. I still did solo self-found. But yeah, hardcore not for me. Have I messed around with Project Diablo? I have not. So I love Diablo 2. I think it's probably, if I had to go like, if I had to name my top 5 favorite games of all time, I've heard of Project Diablo 2, and I've heard that it's great. And I would play it, but I'll explain in a second. Number one is going to be classic World of Warcraft, like vanilla World of Warcraft. It's just the game that I've invested the most time in between private servers, the actual vanilla version back in 2004, 2005, and 2006. And then I played private servers from 2012 to 2019. And then I played from 2019 to 2021 on the official Blizzard Classic servers. And then I would say my number 2 is Diablo 2, and then my number 3 is EverQuest. And the only reason I'm not still playing Diablo 2 is the amount of button presses that it takes to efficiently do things in Diablo 2 literally drove me to have like unbearable nerve pain in my right arm to the point where I couldn't grip things. When I would go to the gym and I would try to lift weights, it would like cause searing pain in my forearm. And I just had to stop. And it was unfortunate because I love Diablo 2, and I was like not very close. I was getting pretty close to finishing my solo self-found Holy Grail. Like I think I was up to 92 or 93% complete on the Holy Grail. I've clocked more hours in a D2 than probably any other game. I'm really close, but I think Vanilla WoW has got it beat. I don't know. That's not something I can like really accurately track at this point. So they're probably really close. And then EQ would be right there with it. And then somehow I don't know how I did this because I don't remember doing it. I have like 750 hours in Elder Scrolls Online, but I have like 3 memories of even playing the game, which probably says something about the game. I don't know how I got that many hours in that game, but when I go to Steam, and it wasn't all AFK hours, when I go to Steam, it's like, yeah, you have like 750 hours in this, and I'm like, how? I didn't feel like I played it that much. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's just like it's like a very forgettable experience. So hypothetically, if you guys were a solo self-found Ixar Necro, where would you bind if you were going to Howling Stones for the first time? Would you bind close to Howling Stones, or would you turn around and bind back the way I came from? Because I know there's like some freaky ripped scorpion men down here that cause me to have conflicted feelings. That cause me to have intrusive thoughts. And I don't want to like die and then pop up next to a scorpion man and be like, "Oh, take me, scorpion man," because it's gonna happen anyway. Ooh, this is scary. Oh yeah, here they are. Let's go check them out for research sake. They can't see me, right? Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that V torso. That dude's got like 8% body fat. Oh my god, you're doing it. Yeah, I was asking neutral. I was asking like, where should I bind? Is this it? The map is really hard to read. I don't think this is it. You guys can watch my first Howling Stones death. Kids are making me Fortnite with them. Chasing 2 kids in a game is harder than EQ. I used to play Minecraft. Or I still do occasionally. I haven't done it in a few months, but we have like a little world that we've made together. Is it safe to bind in here? Oh gosh, no. And of course, it's like a maze. Better to bind up top. Okay. Oh wait, I can't just like fly back up there. Neutral, where were you 5 minutes ago? You're supposed to have my back. I'm gonna hope that there's a ramp over here or something. Oh, invisibility is fading. Had a guy come to install fiber. Fibre? Is that the New Zealand spelling of fiber? Can I not get up here? What the hell? No way. Is this gonna tease me? I can't get up here either. Or what? Will I be able to run up the wall? Hopefully, I can run up the wall. Yes, victory. I like that DMF doesn't require any reagents. I feel like it would have been a very EQ thing for them to be like, you know what? That nice spell you have, you're not going to be able to use it whenever you die. This game hates its players. I should make an EQ classic alternate server where it's just like the worst decisions possible to make everybody hate the game even more. Like Feign Death has a random like 5% chance to harm touch you. Like yeah, you can feign when you're in that bad situation, but you might get harm touched. All right, this looks good. This rock will keep me safe. I hope. There's no monsters around right now. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, Scorpion just like scaled that cliff. Wow. We're gonna need Harm Shield. Oh, Harm Shield has like a dude. It's gonna take like forever for Harm Shield to come back. Because I should have put that on my bar like a month ago. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. It'll take me that long to find the HS orb. I hope not. It's like right down here. Okay, I could have bound a little bit closer. That was not optimal, but whatever. We're not gonna die anyway, so it's a pointless to move it. Can I climb this wall like the Scorpion Man can? Of course I can't. Gravity does not apply to mobs. How old is my DMF? It has 30 minutes left on it. I'm gonna rebuff it when I get over here. I'm gonna rebuff a lot of things. Okay, we go left. We go right. Got my totally legal Project 1999 map. Is there anything scary down here that I should be aware of? These guys can't see invis. Oh yeah, the room is full of them. Because, like, of course. Oh my gosh, there's one, like, right on top of the thing. I have to wait for Harm Shield to come back up. So, I'm going to feign, and I'm going to go to the old bathroom, and I will be right back. All right, I was like really aggressive with the air conditioning when I got home from work, and now it's like freezing in here. So I'm putting on some socks. All right, and a sweater. Oh, that sweater looks crazy. So the lighting in here is terrible as well with the green screen and all that. These are things that I have tweaked perfectly at my home streaming setup that I'm like, this is about as good as it gets out here. Because I don't have all my like lighting here that I have at home. And Harm Shield's still not up. That's okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of recon here. Howling Stones. And the wiki's gonna the hamster that powers the wiki is gonna start running. And I'm going to hope and pray it's not this shitty B&B internet that's causing the issues. There we go. So, to get to the basement, simply drop down from the entry platform. That's why Neutral was asking about DMF. Ideally, you want to drop off the north end. We have levitate, so not really worried about that as much. Unless someone has cleared the room, there will be 4 to 5 mobs up, wandering about. There is a safe spot where you can land and pull from. The raised ledge on the north end. Almost all of the mobs in this room are melee, with one exception, an undead oblation. Just out of curiosity, what does oblation mean? You've got to be kidding me. This freaking scorpion just came and found me and harm touched me, but I'm okay. An oblation is a thing presented or offered to a god. That's freaky. I grind this. I'm on fiber and the wiki takes a year to load. Yeah. It's not you, it's me. And by me, I mean it's the wiki. It's terrible. Okay, so we're going to go off the north end and we're going to try to land on a ledge. And we should be careful when facing a bile golem, a pyre golem, or a bottomless devourer. I guess because they're not undead and we have less things we can do to them. And then the oblation is also probably concerning because it's a caster. It's a wizard with a shit ton of health. Everything in here is going to have a shit ton of health. It's got some sleeves that are like not actually very good. That's okay. That's actually really good. I don't know if that's better than my visceral dagger though. So the visceral dagger gives me 100 mana. Or no, it gives me 80 mana. And the Wand of Oblations gives 60, so it's really, yeah, it's not better. Where did that guy come from? Like, why did he have to come down here and hit me? That was not very nice. Okay. So how this is going to go, or at least how I think this should go, is we're going to zone in. And if there's mobs up, well, first of all, we're going to put mana skin up. We're going to harm shield, and then we're going to zone in. If there's mobs up, then we have to go find somewhere to feign. And we have about 12 seconds to do that before harm shield is down. And hopefully my harm shield eats like harm touches. I think it does. Because I think the mobs at the entrance harm touch. And then I guess if we get to that safe spot, then I'll go through all the spells and whatever shit I need to try to do this. We're probably going to need... We're going to need Root, Screaming Terror. We're going to need Undead. Probably Beguile Undead, right? Mobs are 42 to 47. This doesn't, Wiki doesn't say, oh, charm up to level 46. Maybe we just go ahead and use Cajole. That way we don't run into an issue of like not being able to charm something. All right, I'm just going to fire the warning shot now. The internet has started doing some hiccups, so you might see me disconnect. Beguile is fine for basement. Okay, we'll go with Beguile. I like Beguile because it has the word guile in it, and he's an awesome Street Fighter 2 character, and that is somehow going to make it better for me, and I'm not going to die. Harm shields up, guys. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Where's my key? There it is. When I go to harm shield, these dudes are gonna like, they're gonna attack me. Beguile is a 6-second cast. Visual is a 9-second. Cool, thanks, neutral. So I'm thinking maybe the right move is to harm shield from up here. Because I'm going to start getting hit like right away. Okay, so 1, harm shield. 2, get to the bubble. Get to the blob of jelly. Click the key, click the jelly. Zone in, find a corner, and mash feign. If you go to the left corner just as you enter, it's safe. Okay. What does this corner like look like? I need to kind of do some research here. Come on, Wiki Hamster. So when I zone in, what am I going to see when I zone in? Am I going to be able to very clearly see like 2 corners and be able to go, yes, this corner? Excuse me. You will be on a platform. Okay. And will I be able to see? Okay, so it's a platform, so the corner is not a corner of walls, it's a corner of floor. Four corners and stairs. Just pick a corner. Alright, I'm sure it'll be fine. Got my key. Should I say Leroy? Do you say Leroy when you do this, or is that not required? Also, my DMF. I know I'm stalling, guys. They don't see invis. I can, but whenever I go to cast harm shield, that's when I'm like not going to be invised. Not Leroy, his lesser known brother Steve. I hear some snipping and skittering. Oh, go away, dude. Wait, I think that's a female. That's so weird. If you get 2 undead harm touching, you will be dead real fast. That's encouraging. Just ask them nicely to kindly not. This thing needs to go away. There we go. If you go in the orb room on left one corner is safe. Talking like right here? This is really close. They might not aggro. That one's probably gonna aggro because these are all still in like the XP range. I'm just gonna harm shield here. I think I've done Terrassus like once, and I feel like Gandalf. I have no memory of this place. Alright. Alright, what can go wrong? What's another 10% on a level I've already lost almost half of? No big deal. Here we go. Alright, now we need to get to a left corner. The zoning is taking forever. Talking this corner right here. There's nothing up. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. That's south. Is that the ledge? Oh shoot, I started falling off. North is better. Okay, so I'm facing north. Oh, I see it. I see the ledge. I hope this is the ledge. It looks, you know what it reminds me of is like Bloodborne, when you have to drop down all the platforms or whatever. That is Safe Hill. I feel so safe right now, guys. This is already like, this is already like so scuffed. Not because I did anything wrong, but just because of like, holy shit. How many people are here? There's 4 people here. That's great. As long as you hug the wall. Oh yeah, I'm like not even invis. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because there's undead and there's regular. Okay. Harm shield's gonna take a while to come back. Now just observe the pathing. Okay, let me make sure I'm like I'm smashed up against this wall. Alright, we got a sepulcher skeleton and a bile golem. I love the camera in this game. It's great. I gotta move my book around so I can see. What is the respawn timer here? It's 20 minutes. Okay, this guy is moving. Now begins the journey of Mr. Best Friend, the voyeur. How do you say that word? Voyeur? Looks French. I don't like it because it's French. Oh, let's get comfy here. This chair hurts my ass. Okay. Also, I just realized my voice mod I had like, or my mic I had turned down quite a bit. So if I just got a little bit louder, I apologize. This is a great song. You will need the undead for charming to kill the live. Oh, wait a minute. We got a bogey. Keep everything rooted. Yep. The live mobs have too much HP. That's not concerning at all. So like I could charm this guy to kill that guy. And then I've got this guy up here. So there's what, 2? Are these, is this all the spawns in here, or was somebody here killing and there's gonna be more spawns? The oblations are casters that will break your root. Do you kill those or do you just leave them? That guy makes me nervous. Oh my gosh. He just walked up here, but he didn't see me. Do they harm touch? You kill them, but get out of line of sight so they don't cast on you. Oh, the pathing is so unpredictable. Not the oblation. Wait, so you don't kill the oblation? Also, if there's 5 mobs, I've only seen 3. Where are the other 2? Or do they path around like in a circular? Also, neutral, what do you think about when you zone in, just floating down and going, and then trying to feint at the bottom? Is that a viable strategy, or is that like, no, you will definitely die doing that? Like just running and jumping, basically just going off the ledge as soon as you zone in. Even if you're taking aggro. Or would that train the shit out of somebody and like it's not advised because I'd be Mr. Nice Guying half the zone. By the time they like start running, they're gonna run through a group or something. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, so far I've only seen three mobs. This camp looks sketchy. You were just Josh, you just like read my mind, dude. I was like, I'm sitting here thinking about it and I'm like, this is just I don't even know. People, I guess people do this. This is a thing. They've done enough of it that somebody has literally written a guide about it. Yeah, it just says, like, if you pull carefully, you can kill these guys, but... So when you're doing this, Neutral, do you just charm them and have them fight there? Oh yeah, this one just respawned. Something just respawned. Or he's just on a really long path. So there's one that paths around. I feel like you could charm him if you grab the roamer and maybe fight him right here. Alpha, what's up? What are you doing in my house? This is your house? I'm finally beginning my Howling Stones journey after probably 200 hours of playing this guy. And I died to Raptors 3 times in the last week trying to get the level 49 spell. 49 pet spell. Howling Stones has a sign at the entrance. What does it say? Home of Alpha Mindus corpses. Damn, Josh, bet the goo is his boo? That's low, man. I don't know, that's kind of a cute. I might holler at that goo. Don't tell the head of the house. He might get territorial on me. Okay, so the sepulcher just left. I want to know how long he goes over here before he comes back. Oh, he's on a quick path. That was like 20. That was like not even 20 seconds. And he's back. Oh, it was about 20 seconds and he's back. Okay, now he's going again. This pathing is pretty wild. I'm not sure if I can like science this, get this down to a science. Because now he's not pathing right back. So he like pathed over. And then he came right back. And then he pathed right back. And now he's been gone for like 30 seconds. There are more mobs in the room they go in. Okay, and then we have a pather. This is the first time I've seen this, so this guy must have just respawned. So we've got one that comes up here and goes down. One that comes up here and goes down, that's 2. 3 is the bio golem. 4 is this guy. Where is number 5? You know what'd be really funny is if right as I said where is number 5, I like turned to my left and there's a skeleton just right there. And he's just giggling at me. There are 2 pathers that go in a circle around the hill. Okay, so that complicates what I was thinking I would do, which is charm this one, fight the goo, but pull him back to here. Like right here would be a perfect time to just snag this guy and have him fight the goo. How much do those goos have for health? 6,000 health, dude, that's absurd. They drop splurt though. Did you guys hear that? They dropped Splurt. This is so sketch. Like, this is beyond sketch. You need to make sure whatever you fight, you pop their harm touch so it doesn't land on you if charm breaks. do they use it on the, if I charm him and I send him in to fight something, is he just going to use it right away? I feel like they use it right away. But I get what you're saying. Don't just charm them and then let them hang out next to me and be my best friend, because they're going to stop being my best friend. And then I'm going to get harm touched. We still don't have the second Pather. He's still not up. Like, we have this Pather, there was a Pather here. But the ones that go circular, I've only seen one. There's that guy again. So the the strategy I'm looking to employ here is charm this guy. If you fight on the middle platform, expect to get ads. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Basically, charm him, run him up there, and then run him back. So that way I don't get this guy, and I don't get this plague bone. Yikes. Well, we're getting ready to go, because, I mean, at some point I'm going to have to do something here. We've scouted it out pretty good. It might not be bad if you get an ad, and root it could be the next pet to finish off the goo. Oh, will the pet have trouble finishing the goo? Probably will, because the goo seems like he's the Chad up here. He runs this platform. Alpha thinks he runs this platform, but it's actually that goo. I could drop some assholes on him. I need this guy to come back over here. Oh, I think we have the second. We have the second guy. We do. We have the second Pather. What if we just charm him? Oh, now he's so close to that guy. I liched too soon. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you. I do have mana skin up. 3 hours, yeah, the internet's like sorta working. I've already kind of given everybody the warning that it could just drop off at any given point. Like I'm on shitty B&B Wi-Fi, so if it drops off, don't expect me to come back at this point, but I'll be here until it happens, I guess, or until it gets so late that I need to get off. And for those of you that have never been here, this is not normal. Like I normally have a really good streaming setup. My lighting is a lot better. My everything is a lot better. It's just that I'm in a Wi-Fi, crappy B&B Wi-Fi, and don't have all my stuff. Sepulchre skeleton. All right, so I want to fight the two lower ones against each other. Yeah, I got lucky. I didn't have to fight my way in. Little rooster pump, not werewolves of London. I'm about to have to leave. Okay. That's the best. Those mobs are such a pain in the ass. Yeah, this song triggers me. All right. Oh no, they're not close to each other. Warren Zevon died of lung cancer when he was like 50. Apparently, he smoked a lot. Because okay, Rooster, I'm not reading that out loud. Hopefully, you meant beat up, not what. Okay, all right. Does anybody know this guy? Does he normally go to your guys' streams? Yeah, I'm so, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, but this is probably not the place. This is. I'm not gonna say probably. This is not the place to discuss that. I can definitively say there are professionals available. I am not one of those. It's all good, man. So we are trying to break the camp here. But we now have the full 5 mobs up. I can see all 5 of them right now. And what I want to do is I want to charm this guy to fight this guy. But I'm now playing like a waiting game for when the roamers leave. And then the skeletons get in place. So I need this guy to start moving over this way because this is like almost perfect. Come on, guys. Do the thing. Don't know, dude. Don't go that. You suck. Now he's going. Beware of pathing issues. That's great. Oh, they're like right next to each other now. This is a tough cookie to slice here. That's why I like North better. Yeah, this is a good song. This is like OG EQ music for me. I listen to this song every time I played EQ back in 2001 on my Winamp playlist with MP3s that I legally obtained from Napster. Yeah, what can possibly go wrong? I feel like you guys are just waiting for like something's gonna go wrong and you guys are just waiting for it. I feel like I got to make a move at some point. I don't want to make the wrong move and be impatient. But these guys are killing me because, like, this one's way the hell over here. Got my popcorn ready. Here we go. Oh, no. So now this guy is in the... Oh, he's in the way. Ah, man. Patience is key. Yeah, I keep throwing on Lich because I'm like, oh, it's go time. They're lined up. And then as soon as I throw on Lich, they're no longer lined up. And my heart stops every time they walk by here. Can I grab him? Oh boy. Okay, he got him. I can't see my target. I can now see my target. Okay. We gave him... Oh, I don't have Lich up. Neutral. Woohoo, here we go. The moment neutral has been waiting for. I don't know if I really... Do I need Lich? We're about to get a second. We're about to get an ad. Okay. I'm okay with this guy dying. I don't need... I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just gonna watch. Yeah, ad is fine. I'm not gonna get greedy. Like, my instinct is like, pull this guy back. I can nuke him. I'm not gonna do that. Yep, they're rooted. They're both rooted. Okay, we got one down. I could get greedy here. Yeah, you want to kill me, don't you? Well, we popped his harm touch. We got experience. A thing happened. He's got 50 seconds on his route. I am safely feigned. Oof. Now you can charm or feign and reset. I'm gonna play it safe until I start getting, like, good at this. Excuse me, I'm just gonna continue to play it safe. Now that Kevin's here, we're playing 90s music. I know what he comes here for. Why does it always play this? It always plays this song first. New playlist. I've never even heard of that song. Do 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 do. I used to play that on my acoustic guitar for the ladies. Don't you say that, little rooster. That's a great song. Just make sure you have an undead left for the goo. Okay. Oh, I'm tight. I'm tight. These are some of my favorite. They are. I love the 90s, man. It was the best time. Things will never be that good ever again. Why has he not left? Why are you still looking at me? Maybe his root hasn't worn off. There it goes. Big Parse was giving me bad data points. Now the question is, when I stand up, oh, he's cool, guys. No, we're cool. All right. What's next? Is there loot down there? There's no loot down there. Whatever we killed had no loot. How old am I? I'm old, dude. Oh, hello. It's cool. He's like, how's it going? He's 58, yeah. Oh. I look younger when I don't shave my head, but I shaved my head to save $25 on a haircut because haircuts are outrageous right now. And they'll never not be outrageous because things don't ever go down in price. He's there to take notes from the greatest. Who's the greatest? So I want. Okay, that guy's in a good spot. That guy scared me, dude. He stopped right. He started walking up this way. Bro's big ball. That's a cranium. Why is he looking at me like that? Oh, cool. I got like a buff. Yeah, like once every 2 years, I'm just like, I'm gonna be bald for a little bit, and I just shave my head. But I'm growing it. I'm growing it back. I swear. You can. It's coming back. I swear. I'm a master of the comb over. Is this guy just gonna like? What's he doing? I'm not answering that. Did he aggro that guy? I wonder what he's. Oh, he's just trying to like. He's just trying to navigate. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he's just lulling. It's cool. I wasn't even gonna get mad if he just started killing stuff because I'm like, I'm just in like recon mode here, really. Uh, should we? I guess we'll try the goo because it's. Oh wait, no. Here we go. Oh man, here we go. All right, now you guys come back. Oh, there's the pathing. No, no, go fight him there. That was a long time to not have him rooted. He's making it easy. You guys don't know, but I actually messaged him on Discord to help me make me look like I know what I'm doing in here. Dude, this skeleton is whooping the goo's ass. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, he's lulled. I was about to root him, but he's okay. That's a good note. I could lull these guys. Also, I saw a ghost go flying by, so I'm not sure if I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Is this They Might Be Giants? Dude, Spotify is like kind of trash, but once in a while it gets it right. Okay. I need Lich. What am I doing? This pet might actually live. Oh yeah, between the dots and the nukes, the pet lives. I don't want you anywhere near me, by the way. I should have lulled him. Okay, I stood up and I don't have a massive train coming towards me, so I'm. Oh boy. I was gonna go down there and get that loot, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah, there's some shit going on. A Helot Spectre is yelling at somebody. There's people casting a lot of spells. Go away, skeleton. I should have killed that guy. Juan Shamdi is a sick name. I was thinking that too. Isn't that from WoW? Oh, of course that's gonna happen. Try to sneak a little lull in, and this dude's like, nah man, that ain't happening. Alright, he's cool with me now though. That's good news at least. I just want to go loot. Maybe there's some splurt action on here. We're gonna try it again. Yeah, get lulled. Uh, a glob of gooey goo. Oh, I got splurt. Just kidding. Made you look. Is there a WoW Mr. Best Friend playthrough? There is a. I have a hardcore hunter that I'm playing, but I'm not. I haven't been putting videos out about it. Also, at some point, it looks like my internet almost took a shit, but it's still. It's it's okay now, I guess. All right, we've killed a few things in here. Asphyxia says, I'm thinking of starting up a WoW Classic subscription and screwing around with that. I've been playing hardcore, and I actually really enjoy it because you slow down, and I feel like you experience more of the fullness of the game because you're like slowed down and you're just thinking about what you're doing at all times, and you're like a lot more present versus any other time I've leveled a WoW character, and I've leveled a shit ton of them. I've got like a movie. Sorry, I've got a movie up on a second monitor, and I'm like just kind of brain turned off, like WoW guy, like doing, eating Cheetos off my belly. I still played like a psychopath. How far did you make it? Level 47. Yeah, no, like in hardcore, I actually when I run into somebody out in the wilderness, I talk to them, and it's like, oh, I'm playing an online game again, versus WoW is almost like a single player game, and other players are just annoyances. Like now I go and I say, hey, are you working on this quest? Would you like to work on it together? I'll role play a little bit. I'll say like goofy shit, but it's kind of like role play goofy shit. It's like way more uh immersive that way, especially after having played WoW way too many times. I wonder how many characters Hogger has ended. I could actually tell you if I had the game up. I have all those stats. There's an add-on that gives you all those stats. I still have a ton of videos from the hardcore run because it was from before the official servers, and you needed to record it if you wanted a petition. Yeah, it's a good time. Season of Discovery is just too weird for me. Too much has changed. That was weird. My throat made a weird noise. And the other thing is, if you start a hardcore character and you make it to like level 50 and you die, I think it gives you the option to move it to an era server so you can keep your character and just go play on era. Dude, those polls and dead mines, yeah, I won't do. I'm not gonna do any grouping, so I don't have anything to like fight this guy against. I'm not really sure if I want to try to root rot him. I feel like root rotting dude is so like sketch. Asphyxia, if you're interested, there is like 150 videos of compilations of people dying. People submit their clips to this YouTube channel, and it's pretty good. They're pretty fun to watch. But be prepared for like maximum cringe on some of the videos. Like there was one guy that was just screaming, and he was a streamer, of course, freaking streamers, like screaming into his uh microphone. And I was like, I hope this guy dies. Like I want this guy to die because he's so obnoxious. Um I think I cleared 3/5 of the room, and I think somebody else killed one of the pathers, the one over here. I haven't seen the plague bone that was pathing up here in a while. So now there's this guy, and there's one that's coming up in like 4 minutes. So I'm just kind of chilling because I'm trying not to get ahead of myself until I really learn more about this. The feasters will drop the key to North. Look, man, I don't need no keys. I don't need any of that. I just want to figure this out and try not to die. And hope I get splurt. You're an expert already, clearly. You need them. Kevin's trying to hypnotize me. Hey, Kevin, I put I'm not going to call it an Easter egg. I put a nod to Kevin in my Mr. Best Friend lore video. I worked on it for 12 hours on Saturday. It's not even close to done. It's probably going to be like a 15-minute video. I did 12 hours of recording and editing, and I made it to 4.5 minutes. And I haven't even started the audio yet. Like, the audio is going to take me time to get just right. It's probably not nice. Like the time you made me the boxer. That's right, I did. I forgot I did make you the boxer in the Eminem video. Everybody became a pig in Valheim. I think Keith Kane made everybody gave it all the pigs names. That wasn't me. Oh my gosh. It's it's nice. It's not a mean nod. It's a nice nod. You and I got you and neutral in there, and then there's a cameo. Do you guys remember how every time I went to down near, we would see that bard Belgaven? But he's actually cool. He's like the only cool bard on P99 period dot. No one can change my mind. Every other bard is terrible. Um he showed up when I was recording footage, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna put you in the video because I see you in here all the time and you're cool. And he saved me one time. I was feigned for like 40 minutes waiting on my health to get back. I was surrounded by harm touch mobs. And I was like, I'm not trying to survive at this point. I'm just trying to die in a less shitty spot. I wasn't asking for help. I was just laying there. And Belgaven just runs through and grabbed like all of the mobs because he was just farming in there. And I was like, dude, he just saved me. Like, you have no idea. I've been laying in this spot for like 40 minutes waiting for my health to come back. I literally killed the stream because the stream would have been me just like feigned. Because I think I feigned at like 5% health. Ooh, this is a good one too. This is a good song. I used to troll him more, but then he started questioning everything I would tell him for advice. Yeah, I picked up on that. Kevin would give me like unethical life pro tips. Neutral too. Neutral like enjoys me getting someone else killed. Like like I got somebody else killed one time, and I literally got off the stream and I went to bed and I was depressed. Like I felt terrible. And neutral thought it was like the funniest thing ever. Rip Juke. Let's see, where is Juke on? Juke is not on. I think he quit, guys. Juke will have to go in the next video. Juke quit and went to Quorum, and he tells everybody there about this asshole streamer. Dude, he was big mad. Like, remember when I was like, "Hey man, I'm really sorry. I can give you platinum. I can research spells for you. I can," and he was like, "Oh, so you can trade now?" Like he was mad. Like he gave me like a side jab, a very vicious side jab. I heard you're not welcome on Quorum. Am I really? I've never even been on Quorum. That'd be funny if I was not welcome on Quorum. I would definitely go to Quorum if somebody actually said I couldn't play there. Like somebody in a position of authority. Oh, Juke Sully, my name. Okay. I was gonna say I've never like trashed Quorum. I've just said it wasn't for me. All right, boys. Go, 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 go. Go get him. Now bring him back. Now root him. No, I need him further back. There we go. Oh, this one's got some health. He's got some, he's got a lead on my pet. We need to help our pet. Root wore off. I need Lich. Why am I not putting on Lich? Yeah, we could just let him fight now. Now, don't you get close to me. Where is he? I wanna kill him. Mr. Best Friend, your head is in the way. Okay, he's got 25%. No, not harm shield. Woof. We put some dots on him. I just need root. Root needs to hold. That's kind of the big X factor here. Or we put a dot on him. I need more dot. More dots. Ooh, Granddaddy AM 180. This song was on 28 Days Later. So basically, neutral. What you're saying is like I should have went to Howling Stones earlier. I hyped this up in my head too much, and this would have been. This is already. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm going to speak too soon. This is already like not as bad as Raptors or Giants is basically what I'm like seeing. I was trying to tell you for months. It wasn't. It was months. Okay, it was months. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. You are handsome. I am not attractive. Is that Happy Gilmore? Dude, why is this taking so long? I just need to blast them. Bro's like regenerating health faster than my dot is ticking it off. I wouldn't start going down halls, but basement is pretty easy mode. Oh no. Oh, we fell off. I was gonna go grab loot, but I'm gonna IVU first. When I get comfy with these 5, I can start with the right wing mobs. There's right wing mobs. Is this like that? Oh, that spell made my freaking heart drop. You bastards. Did you guys see that? Why do I always get shaman and enchanter spells? First spell, memorize it. I think I have already one of these. Maybe it'll let me use it. That's not right. What does this thing do? Glob of goo? Oh, it's like a root. It's like a little clicky root. This is typical. Spell drops aplenty. Yeah. We're just gonna pretend I didn't wait to come here for like months. Yeah. Oh no, guys, an oblation. How do you handle this? Neutral. Still trying to sell the crummy spells I got from Howling Stones. I don't think I'm even going to try to sell it. If anybody needs that Canny 3, just meet me in Cabalus or here. You'll know where I'm at because I stream on Twitch. I'm actually not very thrilled about this. Like, I can charm the bonehead down here to fight him. But what I'm worried about is when charm breaks. They are weak, so charm a sepulcher on them? Okay. I still have my mana skin, so... What is this guy down here? A greater warboned? If your pet dies, root it and los it. Oh shit. Fight him. Oh no. On the pathing. You must fight him. Oh, now that guy's coming. What is going on? We're feigning. This is out of control. Feign failed. Okay, we need to at least get a root on him. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. It's doing a thing. It's thinging its thing up. Oh, the warbone is a monk. That's great. He just needs to stay put for like another couple minutes. Okay, PE wore off. No, stay over there. I really don't want root to break. Feign. Oh. You're fine. Yeah, you're right. I was overreacting. I guess you could say I got warboned. Right? Good one? No? It is? Alright. Thank you. What's gonna happen when I stand up, though? Safety feign? What level are those guys with the greater warbones? Generally 43 to 48. Kevin says they do quad. Low 40s to high 40s. I like how you spelled 40s there. Really drove the point home. So he okay, if I kill him, I get Mayong Mistmore faction, guys. I'm like, I get so nervous when they walk by right here. Yeah, always have your skin up. Did I? Oh yeah, I'm getting Mayong Mistmore rep here. What is the tie-in there? Like, what is the significance? Dudes, I resisted his spell. Go hang with the gypsies? I'm doing that. Oh no, I'm low on food. Oh, I have this thing though. Where is it? I bought this item just for this reason. Oh yeah, make me some biscuits. Are these no rent? Are these like, oh, they're summoned? Lame. Well, I just wasted those charges. I want to go loot this guy. IBU. This has been a good stream. This has been a lot of fun, actually. I'm good recovery after the shitty death. Oh, IB Invis drops when you loot. Why does this game hate its players? Where did I die? Just I'll give you 3 guesses and 2 of them don't count. I'm pretty sure I'm never going back there. Or I might go back once I'm like super leveled up. That's true, I can lull, although my lulls were getting resisted pretty good earlier. Dude, that pathing? What was up with that pathing? That was out of control. Like the oblation was standing on the edge, casting at me, and my pet was just running to me to like be like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm your friend." Yeah, it was Raptors. And then I was like trying to send the pet back up the ramp, and then the oblation just ran off the side. It was Dingus. 10 root breaks. I counted them. I counted 10 root breaks. It was unfortunate. It's pretty much par for the course though. I played it well too, all the way up, and then at the end I fumbled a little bit. I don't know if it would have saved me though. I fumbled my feigned death. Yeah, sent to my watery grave. Then I got raided, and one of the raiders was like, "What are you doing, idiot? You have a track corpse spell." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I do. I know that." Should I charm the sepulcher against the warbone or the warbone against the sepulcher? I'm pretty sure his harm touch is down. I'm a little bit concerned this is going to get resisted. Oh no, no, no. No, I don't. I want you to fight him. There we go. I'm going to get as far away as possible. I don't know. They're staying pretty even. I'm just gonna dump mana because I like the longer that this fight goes, the more chance of my charm breaking. So that's why I'm just like nuking away. The warbone have higher MR. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to like I'm just nuking him down so I can hopefully avoid that. I wish you could tell a mob's exact level. Me too. Me too. Shoo, go away. Oh, cool. He forgot about me. I could also be making crap up. It just seems that way because they hurt so much. They hurt so much. They hurt me badly. Where's Alpha Cyanide? I need to tell him I'm moving in with him. Go, dude, don't walk towards me like that. That's so freaking scary. At some point, the internet almost took a shit again, but we're now good, I guess. Whoa, what's up, sad horse? Hey, I'm gonna call you here in a minute. I'm about done here. We're just goofing around. We're having a good time, actually. Everybody say hi to sad horse. That's my lovely lady. Oh, cool. Bone. Hey, Kevin, I got a torch. Why is he looking at the wall? Why are you looking at the wall? Are you sad? Nice. I'm watching your stream. Oh, that's cool. Technically, I'm watching my stream too because it's over here on this monitor. I finally went to the area that Neutral Rockets has been telling me to go for months. And I realized that I probably should have came here a lot earlier. So I learned a very important life lesson today, which is to listen to your friends. Friendship is magic. The power of friendship wins over all. What is that? That's a weird emote. Oh, the Minecraft face? Minecraft creeper face. Yeah, I kind of like the I like the Elden Ring pot guy. Squid. I owe you guys better emotes. I need to contact an artist. If you guys have suggestions, go ahead and drop them in Discord under the stream chat channel, and I'll get to work on that. I'll get an artist and I'll get some emotes going. I want one of Mr. Best Friend. I want one of Oh, I'm a skeleton right now, but I want the XR with the little horned helmet, the spiky like skull helmet. That's going to be one emote, and then I'm really like I'm open to others if anybody has any ideas. There's many of there's a lot of material to work with here, so maybe I should go watch Kevin the Pig. That's a good one. Actually, that's a really good one. Yeah, I feel like the emotes need to kind of match the some of the jokes. You know, some of the like inside jokes that we have. Because when I first made the emotes here, it was just kind of like I don't really know what the channel is going to be all about. I do like the Cast Nation. I like that one. It's got the colors from the logo. But my other emotes are kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie. Although this is my favorite. This is from back when I streamed as X Huck Nasty. The story behind this emote is there's a game called Big Rigs over the road trucking, and it's like one of the worst video games ever made. Like, you can drive faster backwards than you can forwards. There's no gravity, so like if you drive up a hill, you just drive like straight up the hill as if you're driving over flat ground. Like, and then you can literally start a race. It's a racing game. You can start a race, go over the finish line as if you're starting the race, and then back up over the finish line, and it literally says you are winner. Joshy Z says, I drive truck for a living, so I never wanted to play those. Like, you're talking about the truck simulators. This is like, have you ever gone to Walmart and you found like the $5 CD bin, and it has all these games that are like, you just know they're trash. Like, they look like low effort games with the cover art is made in Microsoft Paint, and like, I'm just gonna pull up a picture. Walmart uh video game bargain video game bin. Let me see if there's anything. It's probably gonna be all a bunch of, yeah, there's not really any good ones. Anyway, no good pictures, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Whenever you go to Walmart and you see all the, like, they're usually puzzle games, and they're terrible. They just look terrible. Kevin says those games look so damn boring. The simulators, like Farming Simulator, that they turned Farming Simulator is an esport. How did that happen? Anyway, Big Rigs Over the Road Trucking was one of those bargain bin terrible games. And there's a really good Angry Video Game Nerd episode. It's totally worth the 15-20 minutes. It's almost as good as the glitches. I think the glitches video is the Angry Video Game Nerd's finest work. But it's right up there with the glitches. It's literally called Farming Simulator League. Where are all the skeletons? I'm gonna kill one more, and then I gotta call my lady. It's getting kind of late. They have world championships. You know, the last farming game. Well, I guess I played Stardew. I love Stardew. It's a great game, but like, the last farming simulator game I played was Sim Farm. Yeah, get harm touched. Okay, this time I'm gonna remember to put Lich on. Imagine someone asking you what you do for a living and you're an e-farmer. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. That's really something else. That's kind of up there. It's not as like, or it's probably nerdier than this, but I had a guy I worked with who was very into the military sim, the mil sim community. And he told me he had like a whole training program he was going through. And he had to be online. It was kind of like WoW rating. He had to be online every Saturday and Sunday for like 6 weeks and go through like a rigorous training course to certify as a medic in Arma 3. Uh-oh. Paralyzing Earth worn off. We got it back up. We're safe. No, I don't want you anywhere near me, dude. People are fascinating creatures. I mean, he was like way into this. This was his thing, and he was already in the military, but we're aircraft mechanics. We're not. If I'm leading the charge, you know, in the battle, like something has gone very wrong. We just we fix things. I think I would rather eat paint chips than do that. I mean, I played Arma 2 like one time. Not I played Daisy a little bit, but I played like the actual Arma 2 one time. And it was kind of cool. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Okay. Let me collect my bone chip. Neutral, I was promised spells. What's going on here? Where's my splurt? I should have had splurt on the first kill. Anyway, it was cool because like I had to like call on the radio and like get a pickup, and like helicopter dude just like landed next to me and picked me up, and then he like flew me to like a little village that looked strangely like an Afghani village. And then there were people out there that looked strangely like Afghani militants, and we were fighting them, and then I died, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's like very realistic. So whenever you're laying prone, like it's not like Call of Duty where when you're laying prone you can just move like any direction. Like if you wanted to like slide to your right, your guy was like, yeah. It was very awkward. And then the inventory system was really weird. Kevin says my dad did helicopter repair in the Army. That's cool. I do helicopter repair in the Air Force. I love it. Love my helicopters. All right, guys, this is a great time to call it. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for being here when I went to Howling Stones for the first time. I should have listened to Neutral months ago. I'm sorry. There's your salute, sir. Yeah, really appreciate you guys' viewership. You have 70,000 different streams to choose from on Twitch. Tonight you chose mine. That's always a very humbling feeling for me. So thank you all. If you haven't dropped a follow and you like what I'm doing here, solo self-found stuff, go ahead and give me a follow. Check out my